like I mentioned in the welcome video, we have a couple short videos here that are going to help get you through the process and get the software that you need set up. So the first one we're going to talk about is called Keeper, and it's a password manager. So that is where you're going to store all of your passwords. What's important is there's going to be shared folders that either I or your company are going to create, and you're going to be able to use passwords within those shared folders. Any passwords that you put in there that are not in shared folders cannot be seen by anybody else. So please don't write any passwords on a sticky note or in an Excel document on your computer. It'd be really appreciative if you move your passwords into this system so that we can keep your business secure and make sure that you're not getting any passwords leaked or somebody can just walk away with the notebook and have all your information. It also is really handy because it helps generate passwords. So if you're not really sure what your password should be, you can generate a secure password and use that. So 9 times out of 10 in my passwords, I don't even know what my password is. I just copy it out of Keeper and I paste it in as my password. There's Windows apps, Mac apps, iOS and Android apps also. So you can get your passwords from any device that you like. So I'm going to hop over and I'm going to show you what the invite email will look like and the steps it'll take you to download. All right, so this is the Keeper invite email that you're going to get, and you're going to go ahead and copy this verification code. 9 times out of 10, you won't need it, but let's copy it so we don't have to come back. So let's go ahead and set up your account now. It's going to pre-fill your email address. So go ahead and click next. And then you're going to put in your master password. This master password is really important. You want to make sure that you make it secure, but it's also something that you can remember, because this is the one thing that you're going to use and the password that you have to remember to get to all of your other passwords. So go ahead and put in your master password twice, and then we'll have our account created. All right, now at this point, you have a choice to import existing passwords into Keeper, and that's up to you. If you do choose to do it, you can click next, and you can install an agent that will help you import passwords into Keeper that are saved on your computer. If you need more help with that, go ahead and reach out to us and we'll give you another video that'll help explain that. All right, and this quick start will walk you through creating a password. So go ahead and let's do it. It's going to take you over to here, create new, and you're going to create a record. If you want a folder to kind of organize your passwords, you can do that too. There's also shared folders. If you ever want to share them with somebody in your company, you do want to put it in a shared folder. So we're just going to go ahead and create a record. Let's say test at email.com. And actually what I do a lot is I just click this little dice button right here and it generates a password. You have a choice to use letters, numbers, symbols, and you can make it anywhere from 0 to 100 or 8 to 100 characters. The default's 20 and I just keep it there. Go ahead and click save, and now your record is saved. And for the rest of this, you can install the browser extension if you want to. I prefer not to, so I just skip that. Although if you do install the browser extension, if you go to a website, it does put a little card on the right where you can click and just have your Keeper password entered at that point. You don't have to go back to the app and copy and paste it. You can store payment information. That's totally up to you. And then I would recommend turning on 2-factor authentication for additional security. So if you're able to do that, go ahead and do that now. Since this is my test account, I'm going to delete it. I'm going to go ahead and click skip. And then we're done with our quick start. So what's really important in Keeper is that, like I said, you're going to get passwords in your company shared with you. I'm going to share passwords with you possibly. And if I ever need a remote in your computer, this is where you can put your password that I would use to get into your computer and help you out, should that be needed. Finally, I did mention that there are different apps you can download. So we're going to go back to the homepage, and all you have to do is click on this download button right here. So like I said, there's Keeper Desktop, the browser extension again, if you didn't download that and you want to do it again. So go ahead and click download Keeper Desktop and click this, and it will walk you through the install. All right, and once the install is done, you'll see here that I put in my email. I can click next, and I can go ahead and log into my account. And here it'll prompt for security questions. Go ahead and fill these out. If there's something that's hard for you to remember, the nice thing here is you can put in your own question and then just type in your answer twice. So what town do you live in? All right, now that your security question's in, you can go ahead and get started. It will ask you for your security question about once a year. So just try to remember it. So that way, when it does confirm your account, you can go ahead and do that. And at this point, this is how your app looks. It's very similar to the web browser. So it's just, this is the Windows app. So you don't have to open up your Internet Explorer to get to it. You can also download the apps on iPhone or iOS. So that way, when you're on the go and you need a password, you don't have to open up a sticky note or a folder to find it. It's just going to be in this password. The nice benefit here, one last little thing, is you can right click on any entry and click share. And you can share this password with any email address that has Keeper. If they don't have Keeper, it'll ask you to invite them. People in your team will automatically show up in this email address area. So if you start typing somebody in your team, it should start autofill if they've accepted their invite yet. So that's basically Keeper in a nutshell. We showed you how to create a password and where you would go to create a folder or a shared folder, and how to share passwords. So I hope this helps you and really helps make sure that you have secure passwords and that you don't forget them. And you have a central spot to store them. Thank you guys so much for joining me, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video.